What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me today, Saturday, November 4th, for my daily sports picks video with JVille Sports, your daily source for free NBA video, free NBA picks, and because it's Saturday, free college football picks as well. So let's recap yesterday real quick. There were 12 games on the schedule. We picked two underdogs on the road to win outright and went 1-1 with those picks. Those were the Raptors, who did beat Utah, and we had Brooklyn at the Lakers, and they did not pull that one out. Out of the rest of the games, the favorites that we picked, we went 7-3, with the three losses being the Wizards at home to the Cavs, and they deserve that one because they talk so much trash about the Cavs. So they got what they deserved there. Oklahoma lost a really good one. I said that was going to be the best game of the day. It probably was against the Celtics. They had a double-digit lead for most of the game, but the Celtics came back at the end and took that one. Um, and let's take a look here at the bets of the day from yesterday, and then we'll talk about the third loss of the favorites that I took, which was the Orlando Magics. They have been playing really good lately, and they just laid an egg at home against a really terrible Chicago team. I saw a lot of that game until it was out of hand, and they just did not look the same. Not making shots they normally made, turnovers. I don't know what happened there, but that was a tough loss. So that resulted in um, both bets losing. Oklahoma was on the top one there. So really, really close to having a really good day. My two favorite spreads from yesterday, the Raptors and Spurs, both hit. So that was good. And overall, our record was 8-4 yesterday. So not a bad day on the picks. We will have new bets of the day at the end of this video, along with our long shot bet of the weekend. So stay tuned for that. So let's jump into today's games. We have 5 days on the schedule here. We have the Grizzlies at the Clippers. Memphis dealing with some injuries at the time of this video. Gasol is questionable. So I think that definitely helps the Clippers. They're at home, they're rested. I like them to take this one. No answers for Blake Griffin here. Kings at Pistons. Pistons on a back-to-back. Very nice win yesterday over the Bucks. That game was never close. A bad Sacramento team comes to town. Pistons might be a little bit tired, but they should definitely win this game at home. We have the Pelicans at the Bulls. Both teams played last night. Both teams on the road coming away with the W. Pelicans are definitely the better team here. I look for Davis and Cousins to dominate this one inside. Chicago, yeah, they're definitely an inconsistent team based on their roster. Not a lot of talent there, so you got to go with the Pelicans on the road. You have the Mavericks at the T-Wolves, easiest one of the day. Dallas on a back-to-back, coming off that home loss to the Pelicans. T-Wolves rested at home, way better team. Easy one here, T-Wolves at home. Last game of the day is the Warriors at the Nuggets. Nuggets on the back-to-back. Nice win over Miami yesterday. That game came down to the wire. So very hard-fought game. They should be a little sluggish tonight, even though they're at home. Warriors coming to town. Their last two games, really, really good offensively. I look for the Warriors to take this game on the road. So those are our picks on the 5 games of the day. We look to go perfect there. So let's get into our bets of the day. Put them up on the screen here. We have two kind of long parlays here. I want to provide you guys with all of the games that I like today, and there are a lot of them. So we have an 8-team money line parlay here. I really can't see any of these teams losing. Warriors on the road, I just mentioned. The T-Wolves, I just mentioned. Wisconsin on the road against a bad Indiana team. Clemson on the road against NC State. You know, they're playing for their playoff lives right now. They can't lose that game. Ohio State coming off a very impressive win. Could be a letdown here on the road at Iowa, but they should find a way to win that game. Notre Dame at home should keep on rolling over Wake Forest. Michigan at home against a bad Minnesota team. Michigan hasn't looked that great lately, but at home they should win that game. Washington at home against a dangerous Oregon team. You never know when that offense is going to show up, but Washington at home should take that one. So 18 parlay there, more than doubling your money. Can't see any of those teams losing. We're going to take those same 8 teams. Um, we're going to throw in 3 of my favorite spreads that I like in college football. That's Northwestern, Stanford, Miami. We're also going to throw in a couple additional money lines. Middle Tennessee to win at home, Penn State to win on the road at Michigan State, and then Auburn on the road at Texas A&M should take care of business. I'm also throwing the Pistons there in the NBA at home. They should take care of business against Sacramento. So that is a 15-team parlay there, throwing in 3 spreads that I did adjust a little bit. You can see the parentheses, slight adjustments on the line there. That's 25, 25, 65. I like the way these bets are shaping out, so we look to have a good day today. And last but not least, our long shot bet of the day is another 15-team parlay. We're mixing in the NFL, the NBA, college football. A lot of similar lines in college football with Clemson and Wisconsin on money lines. We have Vanderbilt -10, a slight adjustment there. Georgia State -3, slight adjustment. Central Florida on the road against SMU, high scoring game there. No defense from SMU. UCF should dominate that game. Arizona +10 against USC. The winner of this is going to control their destiny for the Pac-12 championship. Look for Arizona to at least keep that game close. Miami, Florida at home. They were underdogs at first, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. That line has jumped to Miami's side now. Slight adjustment on the line, -1. Stanford, they were underdogs. I looked at this morning, it was 0 pick'em game. I adjusted it to +3 just in case. Army, mine was +6, adjusted that to +9. They should be able to keep it close against Air Force. Best rushing attack in the game right now. Northwestern on the road against Nebraska. They're better than Nebraska. They should win that game. That's why they're favored on the road. Then we have the Warriors, Pistons winning at home. Then the NFL, 2 spreads. I love, love, love the Raiders to kill Miami. Miami just doesn't have the offense to keep up with Oakland. They're at home, so it should be a closer game. But the Raiders -3. Seattle at home against Washington. I don't think they're going to lose that game. Could be close, could be a blowout, but either way, they should come away with the W. Then the Cardinals. This is actually a pick everybody is taking the 49ers as their upset pick of the week. I'm not buying it. Cardinals lost Palmer. They're going with Stanton on the road, but they're going to establish a running game with Adrian Peterson. So I look for the Cardinals to win that game, coming off a bye on the road against the 49ers. I did adjust that line, though, to -1. So that long shot bet of the day, if you haven't seen my previous videos, the long shot bet of the day or the weekend is a bet to where the payout is $10,000 or more. In this case, it's 25 to win 11,325. If you saw last weekend's long shot bet of the day, it was a 14-team parlay, and I think we only missed it by 3 games. So we'll see how close I come this weekend. Maybe hit it. We'll see. So again, thank you for joining me this Saturday. Enjoy all the football. Enjoy the NBA. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. It supports the channel. It doesn't cost anything. All it does is help the channel grow and allows me to keep bringing you this content. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck with everything tonight.